Oh, please.
Hi guys, how you doing? I don't know why the camera is in my face though, but yeah.
No, because that's what I feel like all the time. I feel like that all the time.
Oh, really?
Yes, when you guys are filming things.
But like.
So the thing was, Barik, the point was we just in a quick preparation for an episode, but Barik asked me something yesterday. What was it?
Yeah. So the video that we did the other day around marriage and settling down, there was quite a spike in the views.
People were very unsettled.
So
They were unsettled. Yeah.
we're gonna do an episode on that soon, right? But I just want to find out what you guys think about it.
About the settling down, or but I think there's something else that came out from the settling down for me, and that was the people that come to you about the settling down. I was more after those oppressors, social oppressors is what I call it.
Yeah.
So it was about the aspect of people minding their own business.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I want to do the next episode about.
Look.
And that is how far do you cross into someone's space when it comes to their life decisions.
But you see, like in general, everywhere, whenever people talk about relationships, it's always a spiral. Like relationships in itself, like
But you're missing the point. The point I'm trying to make is that it's none of your business.
yeah, it's none of business. But you know, people always have their own opinion. You know, come to you and say, hey.
Yeah, but I must be honest with you, I don't grasp the thing that someone has the right to come and tell you, when are you getting married?
Yeah.
When are you having children?
Yeah.
I think it's a personal matter.
Yeah.
It's for me, it's the
Yeah.
same like my bank account.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not your business.
Yeah,
None of their business.
You know.
Everybody has their time when they're ready. And when
like
they're
you.
ready, then they'll sit it
Or
down.
like you.
Of course, like me, like all of
No,
us.
I mean, we joke with Barik and stuff like that, but it's ultimately his decision. But you'll notice in a circle of people, there'll be an older crowd that comes along that tries to make you feel that you need to settle down like it's their business. But it's nobody's business. For
It's
me,
not- it's
what
nobody's
I'm trying to communicate is that it's a personal.
It's a personal
thing.
matter. Like I mean, it's really, really personal. I mean, if you want to settle down today, if you want to settle down tomorrow, if you don't want to settle down at all, people should just stay out of your business. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is.
But how does this become everyone's business? That's another thing that I am trying to think about. How does and I would want to hear from viewers on the show about this because
Yeah, but you see, like there are obviously like when we're doing obviously the show, there are obviously like people that actually have this kind of relationships in their family where they put their kids in a spot where you need to get married,
Forced
kind of
to.
a thing, forced to
Okay,
get
forced
married. So if you want to do an episode, we should really like.
no, I
go
want to do an
deeper.
episode
It
on that.
must go deep.
So we yes, because everyone is saying that we're in a new time. They're not forced marriages, but I must be honest with you. If you're gonna continually go to someone and tell them to get married all the time, you are effectively manipulating them to feel under pressure
Yes.
to get married.
Yeah.
So it is a forced marriage
Yeah.
from the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it must be we must go deep.
You know.
Are you prepared to like really?
No,
really
of course.
get to the crunch
I
of
think
it,
that
yeah.
we need to talk about this on the show. It's critical.
I mean, it's a critical issue.
It's
It's
critical.
a critical issue, especially this day and age. I mean, they've been.
I'll tell you why it's critical to me. I believe if you're under pressure for anything by anybody to comply with anything, I
Yeah.
feel that's a stressful life.
Yes.
And I don't believe that people must live in a stress bubble
Yeah.
because they need to comply and make other people happy.
Yeah.
So I'm anti that. So that's what I want to come across in that. But I think it's important that viewers tell us what their perspectives are. I don't know, maybe someone like Barik that cannot find a wife, maybe he wants people to come to him and say, I've got options for you, whatever, but there hasn't been options. It was one that came along
Yeah.
in the last year.
Oh my word.
Oh yeah, but you see, like, well, he needs to decide what he wants to do. You know. But the thing is, like, if we're gonna do it, I mean, like, there are people that are out there that we can actually like call onto the show, and there are people that defend this religiously and traditionally. There are people that stand and say, hey, at a certain age, a person must get married. You get what I mean? At a certain stage.
I'm still looking for that word, and that word must. Someone needs to show me the must part from a political, social, religious point of view. The must
A
part
tradition.
I don't get. I get the option part, which I've deeply looked at, but the must part I'm not sure about. Rashid, We just quickly chatted. We're on our way to a shoot for guys that have joined us, and we decided to just get your opinion about people forcing people to get married. The settling down thing we spoke about last week. But now there's another thing, and that is that people interfere in people's business. And all the people that you're telling need to get married, they don't tell you how damn irritated they are that you keep coming to them. They won't tell you. Auntie out there, your niece and nephew is saying to hell, here comes that woman again. You know what I'm saying? Now, why would you want to be seen that way? And that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know of anyone that feels comfortable with people prying into their lives. I must be honest with you.
There's no one that actually
I don't know.
Look, there's no one that feels that comfortable ever. I mean, but it's not only in it's in every it's in everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Like literally in my culture, you know what I mean? People actually come to you and say, look here, man, you're off edge. You need to get married or something.
No, but that we agree with, and we understand what happened with you. Like, that's different.
No, but it's not like...
I must be honest, it's the only time I'll break the rule. And
what? No ways.
Disease prevention.
Marriage to me is not an option right now. It's not something that I even have to look at. You get what I mean? I don't even have to consider it. You get what I mean? But I get it every single time. Every time I talk to in my family, they ask me the same thing. They always.
And how about you telling them that you are married already?
I've started lying now.
Oh my god. Okay.
I've started lying
so
now.
which pictures are you sending? Rashid, we just want to get your opinion because we noticed you're the only guy in our team, in our core team. And for people that watch the video, we have different teams at Teen TV. So Rashid also forms part of my team, the core team. And we notice that whenever we speak about somebody and hook him up with somebody or whatever is going on, like we'll just joke around, he's the only one that doesn't give resistance. In actual fact, he's very happy about it. So I'm not sure if that's desperation or what is.
Well, I would say that, okay, marriage is very sacred and, well, everyone has to get married and the world has to get bigger.
That is the problem. That is the thing.
The world has to get bigger, so...
What do you want the world to get bigger? We are 7 billion people. What do we need? What do we need? People, 7 billion people.
Yeah.
We have a problem with food.
How many Chinese people are there?
What is the problem? You know.
There's tons of millions.
But exactly, like we're already dying of population up in this place.
No
I mean,
way.
we need to cut down.
Well, we're still standing though.
But
no, and
you see the problem
we
is...
have two issues. The population's increasing, and people are getting fatter.
Yeah.
Now, how much space is going to be left? How much is going to be left? Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, we just want you to comment and tell us what's your opinion about. It's not only the marriage thing, but people prying into your business. We want to know because we're putting an episode together to talk about people telling you what to do, but not living your life. I believe that you live your own life. And because you live your own life, you take your own decisions and you have your own repercussions for that. However, if other people need to make the decisions for you, please sign a disclaimer, which I'm happy to email you, that says I take responsibility for all the bills. And if you go through a divorce, I will pay for it, don't worry.
Yeah.
Then they're missing. Catch you soon.